Laser pointer addiction. You grab the laser pointer and your cat goes into hunting mode instantly. They chase that red dot with Olympic athlete intensity. But when you put it away, they search frantically, confused and frustrated. That's because laser pointers trigger the hunting instinct without providing the satisfaction of a catch. The dot moves like prey but can never be caught, causing genuine psychological frustration. Some cats develop anxiety from never achieving the kill. Their brain keeps releasing chemicals with no payoff. The furry alarm clock. You're deep asleep, having a perfectly normal dream. Then it sounds like someone dropped a vase on the floor. Your cat is sprinting full speed from room to room like a literal demon. It's 3:17 a.m. This happens every single night. That's their crepuscular hunting instinct kicking in. Cats are hardwired to hunt at dawn and dusk when prey is most active. Your indoor cat has no prey, but the internal clock doesn't care. All that unused hunting energy has to go somewhere. So they turn your hallway into a NASCAR track at the worst possible time. It's like having a furry alarm clock in the middle of the night. The gift of death. You wake up to find a dead mouse on your pillow, positioned perfectly next to your face. Your cat is watching you, expectantly, proud of their offering. That's them trying to feed you because they think you're a terrible hunter. Mother cats bring dead prey to teach kittens how to eat. Your cat sees you never hunting and assumes you're incompetent. They're literally trying to keep you alive with murdered rodents. In their mind, they're being the responsible adult. You're the giant hairless kitten who can't feed itself properly. The keyboard invasion. You're on an important video call, typing notes, and genuinely busy. Your cat sees this and decides now is the perfect time to walk across your keyboard. That's attention-seeking behavior mixed with warmth attraction. Your laptop is warm, you're focused on it instead of them, and they've learned that touching it makes you react instantly. They're not trying to help. They're hijacking your workspace because it guarantees interaction. Your keyboard is basically a "Pet Me Now" button they've learned to press with their entire body. The biscuit maker. Your cat jumps on your stomach and starts aggressively making biscuits with their paws, claws fully extended into your flesh. You're in pain, but they're purring like crazy. That's neonatal behavior that never stopped. Kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. Adult cats do it when they feel safe and content. Those painful claws mean they see you as their mother. They're reverting to baby behavior because you make them feel secure. You're being stabbed with love. It's like your cat temporarily forgets they're not a kitten anymore. Cardboard love. You spent $60 on a memory foam cat bed with orthopedic support, but your cat sniffs it once, then climbs into the cardboard box it came in and falls asleep immediately. That's instinctive security preference overriding comfort. Cardboard boxes provide enclosed walls that make cats feel protected from predators. The texture grips their claws for quick escapes. It smells neutral, not like chemicals from manufacturing. Plus, boxes are usually the perfect size for one cat. No sharing required. The invisible enemy. Your cat is calmly grooming itself. Suddenly they freeze and stare at the empty corner of your ceiling. Nothing's there, or so you think. That's them detecting things you literally cannot see. Cats see ultraviolet light patterns, hear ultrasonic frequencies up to 64,000 Hz. You max out at 20,000 Hz, and detect magnetic fields. That empty corner might have a mouse in the walls, electrical interference, or insects you can't see. They're not seeing ghosts. They're seeing a whole spectrum of reality you're blind to. It's like living with someone who has superpowers they can't explain. The water bowl rebellion. There's fresh water in their bowl, changed this morning. But your cat's crying at the bathroom sink, demanding you turn on the faucet. They'll rather dehydrate themselves than drink still water. That's wild instinct overriding domestication. In nature, moving water means fresh water. Still water could be stagnant, contaminated, dangerous. Your cat's ancestors who preferred running water survived longer. Their DNA still says still water equals death, even though their filtered bowl water is perfectly safe. Evolution didn't prepare them for modern plumbing. The door dilemma. Your cat scratches at the door desperately. You open it. They look inside your room, think about it, and then walk away. 2 minutes later, they're scratching again. This happens way too often, driving you insane. That's territorial behavior. Cats need to patrol their territory but also ensure their core territory stays secure. They're not being indecisive. They're running security checks. Each door opening is them verifying their domain is safe. They can't fully relax without regular perimeter checks. Your cat is basically a tiny security guard who can't decide if their shift is over. The food bowl drama. The bowl is still half full, but your cat is screaming like they're starving. You look, they can see the bottom in the center. That's whisker fatigue making eating uncomfortable. When their sensitive whiskers repeatedly hit the sides of deep bowls, it causes sensory overload. It actually hurts. Plus, cats instinctively avoid putting their faces where they can't see predators approaching. A depleted center means they'd have to blind themselves to eat. They're not being dramatic. Their whiskers are literally sending pain signals. It's like being forced to eat while someone pokes your eyes. The slow blink language. Your cat stares at you from across the room. Then they slowly close their eyes, hold them shut, open them again. That's them saying, "I love you," in cat language. The slow blink signals they trust you enough to temporarily blind themselves. In cat communication, breaking eye contact shows you're not a threat. When you slow blink back, you're speaking their language. They actually understand and often blink back again. You're having a whole conversation without words. It's like learning your cat's secret handshake. The chosen lap. 5 cat lovers in the room, all wanting cuddles. Your cat walks past every one of them to sit on your friend who's allergic and terrified of cats. That's strategic social behavior. People who don't like cats don't stare, reach out, or make sudden moves. To cats, this is very polite body language. The cat lovers making direct eye contact and making weird noises seem threatening or overeager. Your cat picks the person acting most like a cat would. Aloof and disinterested. They're not being spiteful. They're choosing the person with the best manners by cat standards. The bathroom supervisor. You head to the bathroom. Your cat races ahead, follows you in, and sits directly in front of you, maintaining direct eye contact. Privacy doesn't exist anymore. That's protective behavior from viewing you as family. Cats are vulnerable when eliminating waste, so they guard each other. They think you're in danger every time you use the bathroom. They're standing guard while you're vulnerable. In multi-cat households, they take turns. Your cat appointed themselves your bathroom bodyguard. It's like having security that you never asked for. The judgmental stare. You do something slightly different. Move a chair, wear a new shirt, or sneeze weird, and your cat stares at you with visible disappointment and mild disgust. That's them detecting routine disruption. Cats memorize everything about their environment and your behavior patterns. Any deviation gets cataloged as potentially dangerous. That judgy face is them deciding if this change threatens their survival. They're not actually judging your life choices. They're updating their human behavior database. It's like living with a tiny scientist who's constantly disappointed in your inconsistency. The plant destroyer. You bring home a beautiful houseplant. Within hours, your cat has chewed it, knocked it over, or systematically shredded every leaf. That's partly exploration, partly digestive aid. Cats eat grass to help process hairballs and settle stomachs. Indoor cats attack houseplants, seeking the same relief. Some plants trigger euphoric responses similar to catnip. Others are just fun to destroy because the leaves move interestingly. They're not trying to kill your decor. They're self-medicating with your plants. It's like having a roommate who eats your decorations as medicine. The chattering hunter. Your cat sits at the window watching birds. Suddenly, they're making bizarre clicking sounds like teeth chattering and jaw vibrating. That's either frustration or practice killing bites. Scientists still argue about which one. The chatter might be their jaw practicing the killing bite they'd use on prey, or it's pure frustration at seeing delicious food they can't reach. Some think it's an attempt to mimic bird sounds. Nobody knows for sure. Your cat is either practicing murder or throwing a tantrum. The temperature thief. You stand up for 30 seconds to grab water. When you return, your cat has stolen your seat and pretends to be asleep. Move them? They act like you're committing war crimes. Cats need a body temperature of 102 degrees Fahrenheit, higher than humans. Your spot is pre-warmed to perfect cat temperature. They're not being jerks. They're being thermally efficient. Why generate their own heat when you already did the work? Moving them means destroying a perfectly heated nest. It's like someone stealing your car right after you warmed it up in winter. So which glitch does your cat do the most? Comment below and share your worst cat malfunction story. If you enjoyed this, drop a like and subscribe. Peace out.